Okay. Meeting order. Question. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, everybody received the minutes from the last meeting?
Yes.
Questions or comments, concerns?
Make a motion to approve.
Becky, second by Ed. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Sorry. That's bad.
Yeah. Treasurer's report, everybody received the treasurer's report?
Yes.
Any questions, comments?
Move to accept.
Motion by Tom to accept,
Second.
second by Randy. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Reading the bills. Checks number 1648 through 1696 for a total of $87,117.13. And there is a bond payment, that's why that is so much.
Make a motion to pay checks 1648 to 1697 for a total of $87,117.13.
Motion by Randy, second by Becky.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Communications, no communications? Administrative.
Easy one. There is one 5-year commissioner spot up this year for re-election or for election. Anyone with interest has to have a letter of intent in by November 19th. And then the vote will be held on Tuesday, December 9th, here from 6 to 9.
Thank you. Financial, sure, keep going, you're on a roll.
I'm on a roll. The annual budget hearing is next week here. Yes, we did it here on the 21st, and then assuming 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. I assume it's the way we usually do it, but that's it.
Truck maintenance, chief?
Other than the contract, the only thing we changed in the contract was just some numbers of trucks around. All the verbiage was the same, it was a 2-year deal. It went out to all the vendors, because I can tell I received a phone call today from one of them. So as it says, received by the 10th, opened up on the 11th. You'll have to review them, obviously, but about the same verbiage.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Building and grounds.
Yes, I'll give you some updates on all 4 stations. Station 1, apron has been completed. Seeing the parking lot is completed. Floor, I don't know where schedule-wise, he said he ordered the tile. Captain Roser was over on Doggy Hill, just had it done.
Oh, we did, same thing?
Yeah, and there he was 3 months behind on schedule, so.
Is he installing theirs too?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know where he's at with that, so.
Do we have a date in the contract?
I don't think there was a date, and we're trying to find it. I don't think we ever put it in the bid.
No, I don't think we did, to be honest with you.
The letter he wants, he's having a problem with a department down in Florida, something about bidding. He said he's never bid anything, so he's trying to show proof that he's bid a project before. That's what that's all about. I don't know. He needs the actual bid, if we can find it, so for his records, he doesn't have it, the one that he sent for the bill. That's what he's looking for.
Megan, you don't have it?
No, I was never given to me. Jeff doesn't have it. This is everything I have for Armor Toughs in this file. And it's,
Didn't we have a
It's not
lawyer
holding
looking it up?
It's not holding the project up.
No, we didn't do the lawyer on that?
He wrote it.
Initially, yeah.
Yeah.
He did send it out, but he's the one, the thing that he sent back for the.
He wants the bid he sent back to us.
Signed, it was never signed and sent back to him that he believes,
We signed it originally,
Yeah.
but then it was put on hold,
yes.
cause I have the original, I got a copy of the, or you had a copy of
I
the
have
original.
one- I have one of those, but it should say bid on it, instead of quote, I believe. Cause that's what I send him, and he said, no, that's not the right one, so. But anyway, he needed the picture of he needed the layout of the station, he couldn't do it from figuring out how much tile he needed, so I had to find the plan for the station, which I did find. And I got that all for him, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
but you shouldn't have to supply that. He should be coming here and looking at the job.
Especially if you use that Onondaga Hill.
I disagree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
That's not your job.
I know. Windows, when I met with the guy for the final measurement upstairs, he said 12 to 14 weeks. That was 2 weeks ago, so.
So like I said, he just called me today and said they're ready to build the windows, and he wanted to know when we were sending the deposit, but no deposit got sent because there was nothing in the quote for a deposit, so I gotta find out what he wants for a deposit. I'll bring that up on the new business. Deposit.
Brush hogging here was done for the last time. Doyle has started the fire alarm testing. They did station 1. I don't know where they're at. If they've done the other 2 stations, I have not gotten an email on it, but it is Doyle's. So we don't know where they're at with it. Station 2, outside the office, a little cooler up on the mezzanine, so the outside of the office just a little trim and paint, and that will be completed. Wanted to do around the flagpoles and the sign at Station 2. The one guy I got, he's just so busy, I don't know if he's gonna get to it this year. I got a hold of somebody else, and I have not gotten back to me, so I don't know if we'd like to push that off till next year.
What were we
Doing around the flagpoles and the sign, the landscape.
Oh, the landscaping, okay.
Might as well wait till spring now.
Wait till last-
The wait till spring now, so. Station 3, the lights in the hallway is getting worse, now they're going off on you, so I did find who the electricians were that originally did that, so I will call them this week.
Gotta be a bad controller or something.
Something, because the other day I walked down the aisle and they just went out on you, so. But they have motions, and you walk in, there's like 3 different motions, and you walk in, and that's what turns them on, so. I wouldn't know which one it is, to be honest with you. So I will call them.
Yeah, I looked around all night that one night, I thought somebody just turned a breaker off or something.
Station 4, plumber has not got back to me, about the sink. I'll have to get with a different plumber. Should we buy the sink anyway, or you wanna hold off and see what another plumber says? Countertops, I'm all set with that, but I'm waiting for the sink to be done before we do the countertop. I have the material to start fixing some of the cupboards. The outside, Fred has started installing that blower fan that came off the soffit when it came down. He had to order a canvas boot, was all rotted, so they had to get a new one of them, but the ductwork's back up, they just gotta put the blower back up. Did a little restoration work from the electric line. Freddie's going through all the boilers, he started out there since he was working on the blower unit out there. I don't know if he's done any of the other stations yet. And, the pavilion, is that something I'm supposed to work on, even though it's owned by the fire company?
Good question.
Yeah, but it's on our property, so
What was the object?
The pavilion.
if it comes down and we have a picnic or something, whether they own it or we own it, it's on our property, we're gonna be liable.
If it comes down, it's gonna go into our building.
Right. It's not that big of a deal. I went out and
No,
looked
it's
at
not.
it, so we should just
It
fix
wasn't
it.
a high priority. But I wanna do it while the weather's decent.
Well, we definitely should do it before winter, if we get snow on there, it's definitely gonna probably
That
be a
was my
problem.
plan, if I was supposed to do it or not.
Yeah, I would say fix it. We're gonna have an issue if we don't.
That's all I got. I don't know even what you wanna do with this sink and
How much was that sink, did you say, Jeff?
$499 plus $310 for shipping. More for shipping.
It's kinda like your NIMO bill, the delivery.
That's the high end of shipping. That's if they bring a liftgate truck. So I don't know if you can,
Where is it from?
it's, Web.
Doesn't Webb have a store here?
Restaurant.
Yeah,
Well, Rick gave me a price just to compare. It was like double the price.
you probably, who was the plumber that you were getting?
TNS mechanical.
Oh, the issue we're gonna have is they're probably not a lot of plumbers are gonna wanna come and not supply the sink. It's like going to the garage and bringing the oil and having to change your oil.
Is there a problem with that?
We may have a hard time, so I would hold off and then try to get a price from somebody to supply it. Then the other issue is, were you getting the faucet too?
The faucet, the same place I was gonna get the faucet will not ship in New York, but I did get one, Amazon, I think I one for $362.99.
Now, there's the other thing. You go ahead and buy the faucet and then the plumber installs it, he's gonna have, and then it starts leaking and we call
We
him
should
back,
just
he's
have the
gonna
plumber do
say,
the whole thing.
yeah,
Just
just,
have a plumber do it.
Do the sink,
Get
everything.
the sink and the
everything,
faucet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And they got local suppliers that are gonna have it, we don't need to be paying that kind of money in shipping.
I mean, we'll probably pay more for the sink that, obviously we'll pay more for the sink that way, but the other issue you're gonna have is, we have a problem down the road that they're gonna blame the sink, I mean, we're just gonna get into that whole.
Yeah, and you're gonna probably have a hard time finding somebody that'll do it just for labor.
But I think that's definitely the way to go, is that
Yeah.
three-bay sink.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I think that's all I got. Questions?
All right, purchasing, Rick?
I just have 3 RTPs, 2448 Amazon for toner cartridge for my printer in the office, $52.99. 2449 is to Namies for 6 gear locker nameplates, that's $96. And then 2450 is for Zoll for some pediatric AED pads, $127. That is a total of $275.99.
I'll make a motion, we pay RTP 2448, 2449, 2450 for a total of $275.99.
Second.
I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
That's it, but I will be coming to you at the workshop with an RTP for some helmets. We're starting to get low on helmets, so I'm still kind of working on the pricing and that type of thing, so I didn't have it this going.
Thank you. Security and computers, we'll bring up her computer under old business, yeah. Safety, Tom?
I have nothing right now. Do we know who our new safety officer is?
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, what I'm gonna do with, is I'm not gonna make any changes, quite frankly, before the end of the year. Verkler's there, he's answering the alarms while we can, we've got, plenty of chiefs to help out where we need to. But obviously, as my email stated, that Sean has moved out of the district, bought a new home out in Utica with his family, and he's gonna, I talked to him, he's gonna stay on assisting with the physicals and all of that admin stuff. But just to add a guy in there, just a guy when, I don't know, if that's quite frankly, the chief's gotta look at a new program for next year, quite frankly, to be bold-faced honest with you. Because we gotta make some changes, and I don't wanna just put somebody in there, I don't think that's the right thing to do. So
Okay.
that's where I'm at.
Okay. Chief's report.
Yeah, we had 65 total calls for the month, 5 building fires, 1 brush or grass, outside fire, rubbish, 1 rescue EMS incident, other 4 medical assist EMS crew 12, motor vehicle accident with injuries 3, motor vehicle accident with no injuries 5, hazardous condition, other 2, gas, natural gas, 1 service call, other 2, lockout 1, smoke or odor removal 2, assist invalid 2, cover assignment, standby, move up 1, good intent call 2, dispatch and canceled en route 9, authorized control burning 1, smoke scare or odor of smoke 1, CO detector due to malfunction 2, unintentional transmission of an alarm 1, smoke detector activation, no fire, unintentional 4, detector activation, no fire, unintentional 1, alarm system activation, no fire, unintentional 1, carbon monoxide detector activation, no CO 1, for a total of 65 alarms, total man hours 236.97 man hours divided by that number of calls. Hold on, speaking of calls, I know you've seen some correspondence that I sent out regarding our Gallagher Road fire. I want to commend the entire department, the mutual aid departments on a job well done. Heavy fire load upon dispatch arrival. Response times were phenomenal. Hose line advancement was like we'd done it every single day. Believe it or not, we put the fire out. The fully involved front of that building was off. We put that fire out with about 1,500 gallons is my best. I know first you had 1,000 and we used an additional 500. Everything fell into place. We had one small snafu that we overcame. Everybody went home. No equipment got broke, and I only lost 1 Halligan bar. So that's a win. Mega kudos to the crew and whatnot. So just wanted to share that. I got ladder 3 update with the warranty paint. One of our guys went down to pick it up and the quality wasn't where it needed to be, which I'm glad. We have a friend that works there, and he refused to bring it back, and they're redoing their work that they did. So in the end, it would have been better off to have it done locally. It would have saved them time and money and saved us aggravation. But it's being redone. What do you think, another week or 2, Derek?
Hopefully.
Okay, so that's where I'm at with that. The ALF update on the sale, they were supposed to vote on it last night. Unfortunately, I didn't get a call today, which makes me nervous. But I figured I'll give him a couple more days and then I'll call him. And then I had the privilege at the Old Forge Fire School to do a roundtable discussion to talk about, there was 6 other fire chiefs that we were talking about modern day issues of the volunteer fire service. Where's it going, you know, where are we at and what are we gonna do? And it was a very diverse group. But what got out of it was that we need to have a voice, that all the organizations are trying to work together on one greater good. Well, Jim Parent and myself have spearheaded a meeting that we're gonna have on November 4th, and the representatives will be there, will be FASNY, the Fire Districts Association of the State of New York, the state chiefs, the county chiefs, the Fire Advisory Board, the EM office, and also invited is the county legislator Mark Olson and McCarran. Rich, thank you. I'm looking for, I'm looking for 2 commissioners to join as a guest and discuss with them. What we need from you guys is okay, we're looking at staff and you've talked to some attorneys, you've got some ideas, where's your mind at? not saying you have a plan yet, but we wanna hear from a fire department that's exploring different ideas and I'm asking that too. It's November 4th, it's at the EM office in Liverpool at 5 o'clock. But it's definitely, we've got all of the players committed, so, it was my idea to bring them because they were looking for somebody that's talking staffing and why are we talking staffing? You know, and there'll be a whole agenda, we're working on a PowerPoint now, but I have the privilege to be involved in that myself and being a parent. So,
This election day, just so you know, I didn't know if you knew that.
no, I didn't know that, but it is what it is.
Yep.
That's all I have unless you have any questions for me.
So you want 2 commissioners for that?
The answer's two people that, okay, why are we talking about it? What's going on? What have you found? What are you concerned with? Oh my God, what, you know, because what we found is, and we said this at this round table was, the state chief has 20,000 members. FASNY has 40,000 members. The district association has XYZ, but they're not all marching in the same
Direction.
mission. So if we could group these into numbers and get the laws changed, we could do something, but right now the law is what's restricting us from doing anything, any stipends that we wanna get. You know, I can tell you the fire company right now is working on some things to do some things, but I'm thinking they're gonna find out they can't. Even though it's a phenomenal idea, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I don't think so.
Well, the fire company will certainly have a lot more leeway than the district does.
That's what I thought too, up until recently.
Really?
Gift cards, gas cards.
Really? Well, it's New York State.
Yes.
That's why we gotta band together with one voice, and it doesn't matter if it's gotta start with Jim Parent and Tony McIntyre, that's okay. But until we change the laws, you can't even pay these guys.
If New York State would change the laws, we wouldn't be talking about
Correct.
firefighters.
Correct. So that meeting's kind of important, that's the first one, so we have a chance to spearhead things. Oh,
Okay. We'll
I have a couple small RTPs for training. I have a group of guys that wants to take a class in East Syracuse through the State Chiefs Association. And then I got a prop / tool. One is for training 4309. It's, believe it or not, a tool that'll be used for airway management for 4309. Let's say 09 or 69.
It's hard to say, just put it through for 69.
Yeah. What it is actually a ball that they wanna use to create activity when they're, that's the training ball. Okay,
$4,369.
$43.69.
$43.
I was thinking, I'm like, for a ball? Absolutely not.
I thought it was $4,000 too.
Made me scared for a minute.
Sorry. And then I need $210 out of my training budget for 6 guys to go to this class, shorthanded firefighting in East Syracuse. That's for a total of $210. That's my expenditures. There you go, sir. I would ask you to vote on the training thing.
We'll discuss amongst ourselves, and I'm sure 2 of us will make it.
Yeah, absolutely, please, yep.
Anything else?
No, I'm
Any
done.
questions for the chief? If not, I'll make a motion that we purchase the ball, for lack of a better term,
I was trying to figure out the right good word for it.
for $43.69, and send the 7 guys to class in East Syracuse for $210, for a total of $253.69. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Does Megan need to register them?
Please,
Okay, so then that's gotta go to Megan, and then that should go to Rick to order.
I wanna take a picture of it,
Picture of what?
so I have it. You need to put it in the minutes.
Oh,
Know exactly what I'm doing.
Gotcha.
All right, nomination and resignation. Resignations for Baldwinsville, Scott Swank, Chris Courier, Jesse Nelson, Aiden Johnson, who's a junior, and Brian Roth was a junior. Lysander Nunn. New members, Baldwinsville, Anthony Landers, and you said he's good, right? Okay. Matt Clavelli, pending the background check, and Alex Rosique, moving from RAM to probationary. Lysander, none. Updates, status changes, Baldwinsville, Sean Dunlap, as we talked about, moving to retired life. Paul Diller is out on medical, and Kevin D. Gregorio is out on medical. None for Lysander. Old business, advanced IT, the laptop for Megan's laptop.
Yeah.
You wanna,
So Megan's laptop needs to be replaced, so we reached out to Advanced IT to ask them for a quote. They sent us the quote and it is $2,312.50 to replace her laptop. And that includes all of the software, the Microsoft, all of that.
I'll make a motion, we purchase the laptop for $2,312.50.
Second.
Second by Tom, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. You got it.
Something under new business.
Yes, sir.
So trying to put the old generator on auction. At work, we use the one that's called govdeals.com. Lot easier to use. They come and do all the legwork. They come and take all the pictures, do everything. You don't have to do a thing. And works the same way. They advertise it.
Did I see an email floating around about that though or something? Was there an issue with Cub Deals? Did you send an email? No.
We've used it
Maybe
at
it was a
work.
premonition, I don't know.
So, did they get a commission or?
It's same thing, but the buyer pays for the commission.
Okay.
Same as the other one, but we used it at work and we did very well on it. Sold a lot of stuff.
So you're looking for permission to put it on?
Yeah, go ahead and use it, cause you gotta
Get
have
rid
some
of the damn
information.
thing.
Yeah.
Try it.
Depending on what Tony does, maybe you throw in an ALF. and take
There
it.
you go. It's right there and on there.
Because she goes all over the country. The county uses them, so, yeah, we sold stuff way out in the Midwest.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, get rid of it. Okay, it's not new business, I guess it's probably old business, but Comfort, I'm assuming, based on the phone call I got from the guy, they want a deposit. Didn't say what the deposit is in the quote. Did you say 25% is the normal? You think it'd be more than that?
Being windows, it could be 50,
50%?
because once they make them, obviously it's, I'd say we better okay 50% of it.
So, what I'd like to do is, get a motion to approve $5,000 to Comfort for a deposit. The total was $9,099.80, so 5,000 would be 50%.
I'll make a motion to pay Comfort us 5,000 deposit on the windows.
Ed,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Becky,
Yes.
Randy,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
I tried calling him before the meeting, but he didn't answer, so. To see what they were gonna want. Okay, any other new business? Alright, station usage. Station 4, Saturday, November 1st. Klein Party, Wednesday, November 12th, Onondaga County Fire Police meeting, Saturday and Sunday, December 20th and 21st, Lysander breakfast. If at all possible, I'd love to see that sink get done before the breakfast.
Kinda my goal.
I'm hoping we can get
Yeah, I will start calling.
as much of the
Yeah.
list done, then Randy and I are gonna go out there and go over stuff with Jack and, I mean, they got some other stuff, but at least the important stuff, you know, the crucial stuff, so. Comments from the public? Surprised me, Maureen.
What?
I said you surprised me.
Oh,
I didn't know if you were sleeping over there or what was going on.
I have nothing. Sue.
Alright, so,
Yes,
oh, I'm sorry.
I have a project I'd like to talk to you about. I'm here representing my grandfather, William H. Wormuth, who was with the fire department since 1898. And last fall, when I came to the dinner, there was a beautiful plaque there showing all the fire chiefs back as far as Mr. Harrington. Well, my grandfather is the one that, he was just before Mr. Harrington. And he's nowhere to be seen in the firehouse as far as I can see. And so I wrote a letter. I spoke to one of the firemen, I can't tell you which one it was, and he said I should send it to the commissioner. And so I wrote a letter, and I said if there was any questions, I sent, I don't know if there's anybody in this room that's old enough to know about the Gazette. Anybody, maybe just one. Well, in this book, my grandfather, I'm just gonna have to pass these out, hang on. He can't be here to speak for himself. Now, there's 2 sheets here, and I didn't know how many people would be here, so I didn't go crazy. Maybe
Thank
we
you.
can share.
Thank you.
That's not bad.
Worked out, all right?
There's one on the back also. Okay, did everybody get one?
Tom, you must have thought right alongside of him, right?
Yes, we did.
Used to drink chocolate milk together.
I also have a picture of Grandpa. When he was fire chief, I wasn't born. Shortly thereafter, however, my grandfather was very responsible for the first fire truck that came. And he's the guy right here. I'm sure you're not gonna recognize him. Have you ever seen a picture of him?
Yes, I have.
You have?
I've seen that picture.
Have you?
We've got that picture somewhere.
Yeah, we do, I recognize that picture too,
Yeah,
right in front of the church, right?
yes, yep.
And where's he, right here? Yeah. What's the date on that?
You know what?
I don't,
1923.
I was gonna say 21.
mayor.
Let me take it.
Oh, he was the mayor.
Here's the
Oh,
mayor.
Jesus. All
Yeah,
right.
he was the
All
mayor
right.
for a long period of time. And he was the mayor as well as being fire chief.
Right.
He was very active in the community. He also did the school, he worked in the school and, with the communities there. Yeah, very active guy. So this is where I took the pictures out of. I just thought, I'm not sharing this one.
That's upstairs.
Huh? You must have one.
Yeah, so my father's in that picture.
Yes, it is. So, yeah. But I just, I've seen a picture, and I don't know where I've seen it here, where I've seen it, where it was, my grandfather was the very, when they had that first thing, it wasn't a truck, they pushed it, or they pulled it or whatever. Somewhere, I don't know if I've seen it here in the building.
Oh, it's
Is that it right there? The ladder cart? The ladder
The
cart?
top picture?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We've got it
It's
out
right out here on the
We've
floor.
got it out in the bays if you wanna go look at it.
I think I saw it when I was here for
Yeah.
dinner the other night.
We refinished it.
But I feel strongly that my grandfather should be recognized.
Oh, definitely.
You definitely should.
Yeah.
And,
We'll put Chief Perkins on this and, have him take care of this.
I'm sorry, miss, what was your name again?
oh, I'm sorry, I'm Sue Weichert,
Sue
and I
White.
was Sue Walker Weichert, and my whole family has lived here forever. So, I have so far, the only picture I found of my grandfather going through the things that my husband and I had at the office, he's a little young there. But that's the only thing I found so far.
That's Mr. Warman.
That's Mr. William H.
So,
Oh, he is young there, huh?
Yeah, well, he joined when he was like
Probably
19
really
or
young,
something.
yeah.
He worked for Morse Machine Works, and when they were the first ones that did anything about fire equipment.
Yeah.
And he worked with them,
Yeah, they-
and then when they went into Waldensville, he became the chief.
Okay.
He was the chief for like 17 years.
We got them the first chief.
He was chief at Harry, I believe.
Of Harrington, he was,
Yeah.
because in 19, wait a minute.
He became mayor and then Harrington became fire chief.
I think so, yeah, somewhere I have that
I
information.
think they're.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandpa was fire chief from 1914 to 31.
Yep.
And then in 31, Howard Harrington took over.
Correct.
Yeah. So I'm just hoping that, I'd like to make a motion that he be represented here.
Oh,
Certainly
absolutely.
look into it, he should.
He definitely should be.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing it to our attention.
He's not up there, Joe?
No.
Sue, is he in Riverview Cemetery,
Yes.
like by Ford Street?
Oh, really, yes. He's over there in the cemetery.
Like-
Well, he'd be over that
Because we
older
put,
section.
we put flags on the firemen's graves,
Oh,
and
okay.
I think he's on the list.
Maybe.
I think we put,
And my
we put a
grandparents
flag on
and my-
his,
My parents are both over there.
yeah, I think we put one on his grave. I'll double check, but, or, sorry, Jeff will double check.
Okay, all right. So, any other questions?
No,
Do
that's
do you
nice.
have a phone number?
315-558-4200.
Just in case we need some
Right.
information.
And I will look, I have my cousin, Grandpa had 3 children, and Wilson, you know Wilson.
What do you go to this call?
And his daughter lives down south, and she does a lot of looking into everything. So I'm gonna call her and see if by any chance she has a picture of it. Because everything I looked through, I
Yeah,
don't
because
have
we
it.
should put them right up there on the wall in front of Harrington.
Right.
Yeah, you should be up there.
Well, the thing that was here, and I don't see it today, and I didn't see it when we came to dinner the other night, was right over there, and it was a huge, and it had started with Harrington, and it went all the way through. So, I don't know whatever happened to the letter that I sent last year, but I decided to appear this year.
Well, thank you.
Always better to appear, right?
Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you for bringing it to our attention. Okay,
The back came.
any other comments, Aiden, anything? Anything from your end of town? No?
That I know of.
Okay. Chief, call.
We can go into the first
The
executive
first,
session.
right. We need to go into executive session for a personnel matter. There'll be no outcome, no decisions made. So I'll make a motion. Executive session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. You're good. We're not gonna make any decisions, so.